Heather Lee. Welcome to this year's last episode of Blue News. This episode is dedicated to the Golden Class of 2011, and we at WCTV hope to send them off in style. First off, we take a look at Senior Prank. It took place on Thursday, May 5th. Reporters Lucy Cleland and Kelly Curran have the details.
When the sun rose over Wellesley on Friday, May 6, students awoke to more sunshine than expected. The Yellow Class of 2011 performed the annual Senior Prank this year, covering the academic buildings and decorations of their class color. Each department was decorated differently, but the golden color scheme remained the same, a final, humorous declaration of the graduating class. WCTV brings you images of the library, the Science Center, and Jewett Arts Center. This has been Lucy Cleland for News.
Thanks for that report. I'm graduating as well, and the things that I'll miss most about Wellesley are the amazing students and professors, the beautiful campus and lake, and my friends Caroline and Diana. That's all for news. Now on to entertainment and arts with Hannah McGovern-Gross.
Hi, I'm Hannah McGovern-Gross, and I'm here with Athena G., and she is the 2011 class president, and we're going to be discussing Senior Week this year. So, who decides what activities happen during Senior Week?
So what we do is normally there's always Senior Gala and there's also your Six Flags trip, but then the other events are really up to what your classmates want to do. So we sent out a Senior Week survey this year, and we found that some of the events people wanted to do were Godzilla, which is this thrill boat ride. You can look up videos on it on YouTube. It's just really such a joy. And then there's also the Sam Adams Brewery tour. So we're going to take a tour of the Sam Adams Brewery facilities and have some samples. And then we also have some free events on campus this year, including laser tag on campus and our very own version of Lake Day, Senior Day.
Awesome. And so how is money raised for these events?
So we use a combination of SOFC and profits, and so anything that we use our SOFC money for, we do not charge for those events. Those are our free events, including the Senior Day, including our including the laser tag, cupcake decorating, bingo night. All of our free events we use our SOFC money for, and so we've been hedging it throughout the year so that we have enough to pay for some nice events for Senior Week. And then our profits money is used to fund some of the events that take place, such as Gala and Sam Adams Brewery, Godzilla, which are offered for a subsidized fee.
And you can start raising money for your senior class as early as even first year.
Yep,
in class council.
Exactly. So one of the main goals throughout the years is to build up that profits account for two reasons. One being the transfer of evergreens, which is the whole merchandise store of all your football shirts, your Little Miss Wendy Wellesley shirts, and your Goldfish shirts. All of those shirts are in evergreens, and that's usually about $1,000 that comes out of the profits account when the senior class purchases that. And then the rest of it has just been fundraising throughout the years and what you make off of selling evergreens merchandise.
Awesome. And so what is Gala?
So Gala is, it's interesting. It's different every year. You know, every year has a different take on Gala. I know last year they did Top of the Hub, but what we heard was it was too spread out and the drinks were too expensive. You only get your one free drink ticket. And so this year what we're doing is we're having more of a sit-down dinner, still with Boston and Harbor views at Anthony's Pier. And it's going to be a bit of a smaller venue, but it will be nice because everyone can mingle and you see your classmates. It's a last hurrah with friends. And most of the time, people actually just go with their friends. You know, it's optional whether or not you bring a date.
And can non-seniors attend these events?
Oh, absolutely. So non-seniors can attend our free events without any charge, of course. And then they can attend our paid events for different fees. So if you look at our Senior Week activities, there's a senior ticket price and a non-senior ticket price. And the reason we do that is that we actually offer our paid events at a lower price than it's costing us to put them on. So because we're giving our seniors lower prices, we charge guests and non-seniors a little bit higher.
And that's great if you're working commencement or if you're here for sports or a job. Like I know I'm going to be here for commencement, so it's pretty fun that I can be involved in these fun events. And who is the graduation speaker this year, and how was that chosen?
So as you can imagine, finding our commencement speaker is quite a process. We started the spring of our junior year in terms of putting out a Facebook group, figuring out which classmates had connections to different speakers, and we had been talking to the president's office, Kim Bottomley's office, and her assistant, Kate Salop, in terms of how to reach out and what the process was like. It's an interesting process because they don't let you start the process until your senior class council is elected, to be fair to the senior class council members. So even though I was president last year and this year, we had to wait until official elections before sending out the letters. And then from that point on, we figured out what type of speaker our class wanted, and it turned out that the top choice was an entertainer comedian. And so and followed by a politician and a writer. And so we went through a couple of the connections that our classmates had, and even had some pretty interesting conference calls with some famous people. And in the end, it's always a difficult challenge because you're trying to see if you can work into someone's schedule. You know, commencement is a Friday morning, and it's not always the easiest thing for someone to do. But thankfully, we have a really great alum who was at Wellesley's 125th anniversary celebration, celebrated as one of our alums who has taken a different path in life, a kind of job route that isn't the run-of-the-mill, yeah, exactly. Being a political science major, I can see how oftentimes we go into certain roles and certain jobs, and she was a political science major in her time here, and she actually decided to write for some of the major magazines, including Fortune magazine and Huffington Post and Life magazine. And then after that, she actually went on to do comedy, and she has won Audience Favorite on NBC's Last Comic Standing. Wow. She won Ladies of Laughter Award, which has a competition with like over hundreds of comedians. And our professors who have worked with her said that at the time when she came to Wellesley's 125th anniversary celebration, she was actually known as Bill and Hillary's favorite comedian.
Wow.
So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
Fun and very
something to keep everyone awake.
Yeah. And so why should seniors attend all these awesome events? Do you want to go through what the list of events is for the week?
So I touched upon some of the events before, but just to reiterate, we have Sam Adams Brewery Tour, we have the cupcake decorating, we have Senior Day, which is our own version of Lake Day that includes inflatables, a beer garden, a picnic, barbecue, lunch out on Severance Green. We also have our wine tasting. We have the Lower Falls Wine Company coming to campus to do a French Riviera wine tasting along with some cheeses. And we have Cutzilla, bingo, gala, an open boathouse day. We're still working on the logistics of that, but hopefully. Six Flags, movie, laser tag, and Bell Tower tours and Davis Museum scavenger hunt.
Wow, sounds like a really fun week.
Yeah, and those are just the official activities. Most of the time, once senior week starts up, we'll be making a conference so that people can post some of the unofficial events, whether it be going out for dim sum or if someone's having a party. Just a real way of all the seniors being able to get together for a last hurrah before the year ends.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and everyone be sure to attend the events during Senior Week, and thank you.
Look forward to seeing you at
Definitely.
Senior Week.
Hi sports fans, I'm Allie Binney reporting your Blue News Sports. It's been a very successful spring season with Wellesley sending players to NCAA championships, players earning all conference honors, and high finishes in NUMAC play. At the end of their season, lacrosse had 4 players earn all-conference honors, including first-year Britt Massese, who also earned Rookie of the Year. They finished their season 8-8. Golf is sending senior Kim Eaton to the 2011 Golf Championships. Eaton, a 3-time All-American selection, has participated in the event for 4 seasons. The championships will take place next week in Florida. The golf team closed its spring season with a 7th-place finish at the Williams College Spring Invitational. Crew finished 3rd at the New England Championships, recording their best finish in program history. The Blues Varsity 8 and Novice boats each earned bronze medals. They will participate in the ECAC National Invitational Rowing Championships next weekend. Finally, track had a 6th-place finish in NUMAX, which is their best finish in program history. There were 4 all-conference bids at the event, summing up their strong season. Leah Clement, Camille Basurto, and Christina Lucas earned honors at the event. There was one outstanding winner in a different event last weekend. Here to tell you about another successful tradition, here's reporter Kalyani Bhatt.
Hi, I'm Kalyani Bhatt for WCTV. One of the oldest and most famous traditions at Wellesley is the annual hoop rolling race between members of the graduating class. It began in 1895, and the winner was supposedly the first one of her class to marry. Sometime in the 70s or 80s, this changed, and the winner would be the first to become a CEO. Today, the winner will be the first to achieve success, however she defines it. Seniors lined up along Tupelo Lane before the 9 a.m. start. Going with tradition, their little sisters saved spots for them. Seniors competed in their graduation gowns. Per tradition, the winner is tossed into Lake Waban. This started in 1939 when a male Harvard student wore a wig and won the race. Of course, Wellesley students weren't too pleased about this, so they threw him into the lake. Former Wellesley College president Diana Chapman Walsh won her class's race in 1966. This year's winner was Laura Stevens. Congratulations, Laura, and good luck in the future.
Thanks for watching Blue News Sports. Be sure to tune in next semester so you know when to support all of our successful teams.